My name is Jacob Kierman. Je m'appelle Jacob Kierman. I'm 10 years old and I go to Sharpston Elementary. And I've learned a lot of really cool stuff in French for kids, like how to say my ABCs. What is your name? My name is. And we play a lot of really fun games. Like there's a game called Hachi Pachi that helps you learn how to say your name and other people's names in French. And we've also learned all the places where people speak French, like it's one of the very common languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello, my name is Lily Gibbs. And I first became involved with French for Kids actually the very first semester that it started. I was one of the first French for Kids lesson leaders, and so this was 2 years ago that we started French for Kids. And initially we had a group here at Sharpston, and then we also had a group over at Green Park Elementary, and I was part of the group at Green Park. And that first year we had the 2 groups, so I was with a group of maybe 3 other lesson leaders, and then the group at Sharpston had about 3 or 4 lesson leaders as well. Types of learning activities that we try to bring with French for Kids, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of it is activities based, a lot of it is song based, just in kind of doing research on language acquisition. There's been a lot of research that kind of supports songs as being a really good tool for helping with the language, so we do a lot of songs. And we do some worksheets that the kids are then able to bring home. We do art projects, sometimes with kind of a French base to them.
We learn that there's different ways to speak languages and different ways to communicate. Well, we do these songs like Bonjour song and the Au revoir song like we did today. And I think we try to do that to say hello and goodbye. Speaking a different language is fun because you get to learn a different culture. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. So I've been wanting to go to Paris in France because I just want to explore the states or the countries. But it's really fun to learn French.
Well, I want to be an elementary school teacher, so I have definitely been able to put into practice a lot of things that I've read, a lot of techniques, and also just having a passion for working with children and a passion for French is kind of the perfect mixture of those two. So I think that I've definitely gained experience in working with children and in working with how to teach language, which is pretty invaluable to hopefully my future, but kind of enlarging it from just me. I think that it's just been really good to have a good relationship with the Walla community, and coming from Whitman, which sometimes can be a little bit of a bubble, I think that it's really important for Whitman students to get out into the community and get involved and be active, because this is where we are living for 4 years. Bringing French to elementary school age children is, first of all, really fun for a lot of people involved, the kids, hopefully, and we have a great time with it as well. But more than that, it really, I think it's very important to bring language and cultural aspects to younger children, just because I think that that way, if you're exposed to other languages earlier on, I think it really helps later on to be more open to other cultures and different ways of thinking, and even the concept of other people in this world speak other languages, I think is something that for some kids might not be something that they've really thought about before. Not so much here because there's the dual language program at Sharpstein, which is wonderful, but so yeah, I think it's, while we do try and teach them vocabulary, a lot of times, especially this semester, we've been focusing more on cultural aspects of France, which I think has been really cool because it opens their eyes to the fact that there's a whole world out there, and not that entire world doesn't all speak English. A lot of that world doesn't just speak English, and so yeah, I think it's important now because they're having a lot of fun and they're getting a really positive association with learning another language that hopefully will translate later in life to pursuing French, pursuing global studies, pursuing being open to other cultures and other languages.
Oh,